18-year-old Shiv Thakur was the hero for Leicestershire as he saw out the last 2.5 hours of the LV County Championship match at Northampton to earn a draw with his side 8 men down. Surprisingly, in spite of having an overnight lead of 311, Northamptonshire skipper Andrew Hall batted on for 25 minutes on the final morning to add yet more runs to his team's 211 for 3. Rob Newton threw the bat and was bowled by Robbie Joseph for 37. And the declaration finally arrived after Hall himself skied a catch to Josh Cobb to Nathan Buck. With Alex Wakely left on 38, Northants declared on 252 for 5, giving Leicestershire 353 runs to get and themselves 88 overs to bowl them out. And the home side made a good start with the ball too. In the 4th over, Michael Thornley drove Hall off the back foot, straight to Ollie Stone at mid-off. And in the 7th, Will Jones edged David Willey to David Sales to leave Leicestershire on 18 for 2. That could have become 28 for 3, but Wakely let an edge from Ramnaresh Sarwan slip through his hand, allowing the West Indian to use up some valuable overs. Yet that drop didn't appear to be too costly. Sarwan had added only 11 more runs since his let-off, but was then comprehensively bowled by delighted Willey for 14 at 45 for 3. 68 overs remained at lunch, which was taken with the visitors on 58 for 3, and it took Northants another 10 overs to get their much-needed breakthrough in the afternoon, with Ned Eckersley and Matt Boyce keeping their bowlers at bay with a partnership of 42. But then Boyce edged Stone behind on 19, and Northamptonshire would have been feeling confident. This was a match they really needed to win to push them right into the promotion mix. Last season, of course, they led the second division table for much of the season before being overtaken by Surrey on the last day. So perhaps the plan for this campaign was to come up on the rails themselves. A win here would have given them every chance, but Eckersley and Cobb were not going to give their wickets away easily. Indeed, the game just seemed to be slipping away from the host as Eckersley thumped his 7th boundary to move to a 50 off his 110th delivery. His was a wicket Northamptonshire desperately needed soon. And they got it before tea was taken as Hall came back on and trapped Eckersley in front for a 57, which had occupied just less than 3 hours. Tea was taken with Leicestershire on 133 for 5, with Northamptonshire now having 36 overs to get the other 5 wickets. From nowhere, Cobb went on the attack, hitting James Middlebrook for a 6. And another attacking shot led to his downfall as he nicked Willey behind at 157 for 6. Northamptonshire were now favourites again with 30 overs still left in the bank. Thakur had batted for 4.5 hours in the first innings, and he was to prove to be the thorn in Northamptonshire's side once again, firstly in partnership with Wayne White. This pair added 17 runs, using up 5 important overs in the process. But when White was bowled by a turner from James Middlebrook while attempting a drive through the offside, it looked as if Hall's men had done the hard work. 25 overs were left to get the last 3 wickets, and with plenty of close infielders putting plenty of pressure on young Thakur, they thought they had him caught by one of them. Not out was the decision, and with Thakur playing a little like another more famous cricketing Shiv, time started to run away from Northamptonshire. Thakur didn't do it alone. Claude Henderson, as he had done in the first innings, stuck with him until, after 22 overs of trying, Northants got their man as Henderson padded up and was bowled by Middlebrook. They now had 16 balls to claim the last 2 wickets, but the terrific Thakur stood firm until the end. In 2.5 hours, he'd survived for 105 deliveries for his 39 runs and had saved his side the game, with them ending on 227 for 8. Hall may have wished that he declared earlier. The youngster may have a good week ahead as he gets his A-level results, but for now he may just have ruined Northamptonshire's chances of promotion. They had to make do with 9 points from this contest, which leaves them 15 behind second place. Leicestershire's 8-point haul isn't enough to see them off the foot of the table.